स्वाध्याय टीवी। डॉक्टर बाबा साहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी।
In today's session, I am going to deliver a lecture on regular expression in PHP. We know that how to use function, and there are some inbuilt function available. We also later part learn some of this function for string, but sometimes in your programming you may require to compare a string or a part of string to a particular string. So at that time regular expression will be useful. Regular expression is used to search for matching pattern in a string, and generally the regular expression is used to validate the data which is user entered in web form. So you can validate that the data entered by user is correct or not. Regular expression is also known as a regex, R-E-G-E-X, where G will be pronunciation as a silent, so regex. Now PHP support mainly two set of regular expression, and these functions are specific to particular set of regular expression. User can use any one of as per his or her convenience. These two types are: one is known as a POSIX, Portable Operating System Interface for Unix. POSIX is acronym for this. And second one is PCRE, means Perl Compatible Regular Expression. In this session we are using PCR. The reason is that PCR is widely used, and in PHP nowadays most of developers use PCR. So I am cover only PCR. Now to match a string there is a function, the function called preg_match, and it takes two arguments. One is pattern, another one is string. So the pattern that you provide as a first parameter that will be matched within the string. If it will match, then it will return 1, otherwise it will return 0. If there is an error in pattern, then it will return false. So this is the example or syntax. Let's write one simple example using this one. So first let me start my WAMP server. After starting my WAMP server, let me open my Notepad++ editor and let me type my PHP code. As usual, I will increase the font size. So it is 24, so I think it is okay. So it is readable. Now let's say I write $name is assigned to, let's say for example, Hiren. Now I write $pattern is assigned to, let's say I decide name as my name Hiren Joshi, and pattern is I will define as a Hiren. And now I would like to check, so I define one variable $answer is assigned to preg_match, and I will match pattern with name. Now I will check if pattern is matched, then I will display message which is echo, and I will display pattern is match. In case pattern is not match, I can write pattern is not match. Now though I write, it will generate error. What error I will show you. So first I will save this file into my H drive, WAMP folder, www.cvad. There is a regular expression, and I will give it name demo1.php. So I save this one as demo1.php. Now let's execute it through open my localhost. So now WAMP server is running. I open localhost. In localhost I just open this folder CVAD inside regular expression and demo1. So now as I run, it says unexpected if on line 6. Okay, let's say semicolon. Though I put semicolon, it may not work correctly. The reason is that it says delimiter must not be alphanumeric or backslash, because when you match a pattern, you have to use within the forward slash. This is the forward slash I put. Now I will check it. So now it says pattern is match, because the pattern is Hiren, which is in the name Hiren Joshi. In case if I type Joshi here, so it will also match, right? But if I type something else, let's say for example ABCD, and I would like to match with this pattern, then pattern is not match. So this is preg match. Now this function is case insensitive. That means even if I type Hiren, though it is in Hiren, it may not work correctly, right? It is pattern not match. But to make, I can use I for case insensitive, and I will check it now. So now it is says pattern is match. So this is the preg match function. This function is very helpful and we will use it. I take the same example here because the pattern is case sensitive and pattern is always enclosed in forward slash within the string. I can use slash I for case insensitive match. Now this preg match function is can also useful to match special characters, like if you want to match forward slash, then you can use that type of symbol. If you want to match backward slash, then this symbol. To new line you can use slash n, and for tab you can match slash t. The reason is that backslash is known as an escape character, so it will be actually remove the meaning of any special meaning of any character, and that's why when you want to use it, you should remember that backspace is a special character. Let me give you example of this one. Say for example, let me open that file. So here the file name is preg match special character. So look at here I just type one string 2015 ABC's music, and then I use one backslash. Be remember backslash is above in your keyboard enter key, and forward slash is near the shift key. So here I would like to match backward slash. Now look at here I type 4 backward slash. The reason is that, as I say, backward slash has a special meaning. If I type backward slash only once, then it will interpret as another way, because it will interpret as a forward slash, backslash and forward slash. So now one backspace is a special meaning, it will not match. If I use 2, then it will be considered 1, but again to represent backspace as a backspace, I have to provide this 4 backspace. So now it will be match backspace. Same way for forward slash, as forward slash is used to match a slash within the pattern, you have to use 2 code. So now both should be matched. Let me execute and show you. If I write or open this file, the file name is what we call preg match special character. So now it is say pattern is match and match. So this is the special meaning of pattern. So whenever you use backslash, you should be very careful. Now whatever the types of characters are available in your pattern are those. You can use dot, which matches any single character except a new line character. Dot for any single character only. Slash d for any digit, means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but any one digit. Backslash capital D, which is for any non-digit character, right? Slash W, it is actually not D, but it should be W. So slash W is for any letter, number or any underscore, means we can say alphanumeric character. Slash capital W is which is not letter, number or underscore. Slash has any white space which includes space, tab, etc. and slash capital S means not white space. So let's take one example of this one. So pragmatch types of character. Let me open this file. Now look at here. Here I write one code. The product code is HMP-6125 and dot. It can be any string. For example, I write this one. Now I would like to match is HM inside the string. So I first check. If found, it will match. So let's run it. So look at it says pattern is matched because HM is there and in HMP. Now if you type HM/D, because as I previously discussed in last slide, that /D for digit, but after M there is a P which is character. So this says that pattern is not match. And look at here. So look at here, it says pattern is not match. For third example, here we can say HM dot. So dot for any character. Then backslash for hyphen, because our code is HMP and hyphen, and then /D means any digit. So again this one will be match. If you test with capital D, look at here, it is say pattern is match, but if I put capital D, so we know that capital D means any non-digit character. So if you run it, now it says pattern is match, so that will be match. So this is the example of special types of characters that you can use in pragmatch. Now it has also some character class. Within square bracket you can write chars, means character class. So it is any single character which is inside a bracket. You can use backslash and opening square bracket and backslash and closing square bracket to match a bracket. Let's take example of this. So let me open character class match.php. So I open this file. Now here I take again the same example. The product code is this, and I want to match HM and then either P or Q. So if my code is HMP, that's why that it is match. Same way check for dot. So inside square bracket we have dot, so there is a last dot, so it should be match. And I would like to match, the code is 6125, so here I would like to match 2 or 9, anything in it, but so 9 is here, so it should be match. Let me open this file. The file is character class. So look at all are matching. In case you change anything, like say for example, here I write 4 and 8. Look at in our string I have 4 and 8. So the last one should be says string is not match, pattern is not match. So this is this character class within square bracket you can use it. Now the special character that we are using inside it, which is known as a meta character, and meta character inside a character class has a special meaning. Say for example, if you use this symbol is known as a caret symbol, which is at your in keyboard at the number 6. When you press shift and 6, at that time the upper character caret symbol is used, and it has example like say for example within square bracket if I write caret AEIOU, so that means it will check any character which is not in not either A or E or I or U or U, means any character except AEIOU, but within the square bracket. If it is the caret symbol outside square bracket, then it represents different meaning. It actually represents that caret character means it should be the first character of your pattern, but within the square bracket it is negate the list of character. The hyphen symbol is used to create a range of character A to Z. So if I write into square bracket A hyphen Z, that means A, B, C, D, E, F, G up to Z. So all the small letters in the meta character inside a character. So let's look at the example of this meta character in character class. So let me open this file. So look at here, again I take the same example. The product code is this, and if I type HM and now I write within square bracket caret symbol and P and Q, that means HM and any character which should not be P or Q. So, here the pattern will not match. Now, if I type HM and double caret, so any character it is negate, it means any character it will allow. So, I type HMP and after that there is a hyphen, so it will match. And if I write HMP hyphen 125, so here is a 6. So, for third example pattern is not matching, right. And for example I write HMP and then I use hyphen, so I use value of underscore, asterisk or hyphen. So, just run this file, meta character. So, pattern is not match first example because the reason is negate P and Q, here the code is P, so it is not match. Second one is match. The reason is that we use negate of negate, that means any character. So, after HMP there is a hyphen, it is match. Third one is not match because we give range 1 to 5 while the first character is 6. So, it will not, third one is not match, and fourth one is match because it will be take any character out of underscore, asterisk and hyphen. So, this is the use of this meta characters. Now, there were many character classes available in regular expressions. These classes are listed here. So, this what are the pattern and what are the matches. If you provide into square bracket colon lower, so this is all lowercase letters, upper for uppercase letters, letter is either upper or lowercase letters, digit for any digit which is very similar to small d, alphanumeric character which is upper and lowercase letters and digit, word is upper and lowercase letter, digit and the underscore similar to small w. Print class is for all printable characters including space. Graph is for all printable characters excluding space, and punctuation mark for you can use PUNCT class which is all printable character excluding letters and digits. We can take example of this one. So, let us say bracket expression in character class. So, let me open this file. So, again look at here, I take the same example, the product code is this one. Now, I would like to match HMP and then there is a hyphen symbol. So, hyphen comes under the punctuation class, but look at here, here I use one more square bracket. The reason is that I would like to give range, as I say the square bracket is used to give range and this inside square bracket is used to represent the punctuation mark. So, now that will be match. Just run this code. So, this is bracket expression. So, pattern is match. Now, second is punctuation. So, I write HMP and digit, but after P there is a hyphen sign which is punctuation mark and I write here digit. So, it is not match. And third one is in uppercase, after HM I write upper. So, after HM there is a P which is again in uppercase. So, that is why it is matching. In case you can change anything, like say for example, here I make P is small and test it. So, it is again say pattern is not match. So, these all are classes very helpful because you do not need to remember the exact range, you can provide range within this bracket. Now, to match string position, there are two patterns available. These two patterns are caret symbol and dollar symbol. Caret symbol is used to match beginning of a string. You can use slash caret to match a caret symbol because backslash has a special meaning as I said earlier. So, backslash and caret is used to match a caret symbol. Dollar symbol is used to match at the end of the string. You can use slash dollar to match a dollar symbol backslash because backslash has a special meaning. Let us take example of this one also by using string position match dot php. So, let me open that file. So, let us say for example, here I write one variable Rajan Dave and I would like to matching at the beginning of string. So, I write caret symbol. Look at, if caret is inside the bracket, that will be negate the all the value, but at the beginning without square bracket it will be gives you string position. So at the string start it is Rajan, so this is matching. Same way for ending, if I type this matching string and dollar symbol, so that will be match. And at the, look at here, caret and the way, which is actually last name, so at the end of string, so it will be not match. So just look at this one, I just open this file. So it is pattern, first two are match, but third one is not match. For the way, if I put just dollar here, then it will match, because the name is at the last at the string. So if I reload this, now pattern is match. Same way, if I want to use caret and type Rajan, right? So it will work, but in the same way, if I type Rajan and dollar, so again that will be not match. The reason is Rajan is at the first position. So though I run it, now it will say pattern is not match. So these are the string position that we can use to match for that. Now sometimes we require to match the very complex pattern. So at that time you can grouping them also, as well as there are many sub pattern and you can group them. So for that you can use within the parenthesis you can type sub pattern, and which creates a number sub pattern group, and you can use backslash and open parenthesis and backslash and close parenthesis to match a parenthesis. You can write question mark colon sub pattern, which is creates a unnumbered sub pattern. You can use pipe symbol, which can be used to match either or condition. So either on the left hand side of any pattern, or after pipe symbol any right hand side of pattern. And slash and match is a sub pattern group. So let's take example of group sub pattern. Let me open my file. The file I have to group sub pattern. So I open group sub pattern.php. So here, just for example, I type full name is this. Now I would like to match that. Caret means first character is either Raj or Kaj. So in our case, full name as a Raj, so it should match. But for here, I use slash w, which is again correct, because w for any word or letter, right? So here Raj is actually characters, upper or lower case. So again this should be match. Let me run this code. So this both the patterns are match, right? So this is sub pattern you can use. Now sometimes we may require that some pattern should be matched number of times. So you can would like to repeat that particular character, you can use that pattern can be repeated. If you provide in curly braces n can be any digit. So pattern must repeat exactly n times. To match opening curly braces or closing curly braces, you can use this backslash. Now in curly braces n and comma, so that means pattern must be repeated minimum n or maximum can be any number of time, but minimum n is compulsory. If in curly braces n comma m means any digit, so minimum n times and maximum m times a pattern must be matched. If question mark is used, so it is very similar to 0 to 1, means minimum 0 time, maximum 1 times, or you can say it is optional, because 0 means no pattern is matched. Plus sign, which is equivalent to 1 comma, that means it must be matched at least 1, right? And asterisk means 0 and multiple times, means many times. So 0 means optional, plus means compulsion, you have to compulsory match at least once and as many times as you can match it. Let's take example of repeating pattern.php. So let me open this file. Here the file name is repeating pattern, so I will open it. So look at here, I define phone number in this format. It can be 3-digit number, then again 3-digit and 4-digit separated with hyphen. First 3-digit, then hyphen, then again 3-digit and hyphen, and then again 4-digit. So to pattern match, I have written here, because this is the forward slash to start a pattern. Now caret to beginning of string, and I use backslash D3, that means exactly 3-digit, then hyphen, again 3 times digit, hyphen, and again 4 times digit. So there are total 10 digits, and if it is match, then pattern is match, else pattern is not match. Let's run this code. I open repeating pattern. So this pattern is match. Here it is not 1 1. It can be any number. 1 2 3 say 4 5 6 or 7 8 9 0. Though it is match, because they are all digits. You cannot match character, but any digit is valid. So this pattern is match. Now, if I write facts in should be, in parenthesis there are 3 digits, then 3 digits number, hyphen, and 4-digit number. So here I match. So I use first forward slash to start a pattern, then caret to define the string position. Then to start open parenthesis, I use backslash and open parenthesis. Inside that parenthesis, I have to require 3 digits. So backslash D3. And to end this parenthesis, this backslash and closing parenthesis. Then question mark means optional. So this is actually optional. Then D3. So third digit, hyphen, and 4-digit and fix. So this fix is again in that way. So it is match. Here you should be cautious about space also, because if some space will be not match or occur, it may generate error. It may give you some unambiguous result. Like say for example, here I make 2 spaces, and then let me try to match it. So it says pattern is not match because there are one more space. If there is only single space and I match it, then it will work. Same way, if I define that new pattern is 3 digit and hyphen, or only 3 digit, and then 3 digit and 4 digit. So this will be again match, because I would like to match with either phone or fax. So here I type phone and fax is match, and phone pattern and phone is also match. Look ahead assertion is a special type of subpattern that must be matched for the overall pattern to be matched. And a look ahead insertion must be matched starting immediately after the position of assertion in pattern. The pattern can be question mark equal to assertion, so that will be create a look ahead assertion, and question mark not equal to, so it create a negative look ahead assertion. You can use say for example question mark equal to and digit class, that means next character in the pattern must be a digit. If you type question mark equal to dot and star, that means pattern must contain at least one digit. More than one, okay, but there must be minimum one digit. If we take example of it, then let me open look ahead insertion dot php. So I just open this file and just look at here. Here I type pattern is starting position should be, so there should be any one digit and total 6 character of alphanumeric. Now if I type $pattern and Harish, so that will be not match. The reason is that Harish hasn't have any digit, so it should display pattern is not match. But if I type pattern and Harish and instead of H I write 7, so that should be match. Just show you this example by look ahead assertion. So it is says pattern is not match, but second pattern is match. Now this is negative. Say you want to check that date should not be 32 to 39. Right, so here I write this pattern 3239, and if you type 31, so it is match. right? Just look at here result, pattern is met. But if I type or if I make it 32, because I make it negative, so it should not be match. So it is says pattern is not match. But if I make 31, so is it valid? Same way, next example, I write to match a password that the password must contain any one digit, any one punctuation mark, at least one digit, at least one punctuation mark, any printable character and minimum 6 characters. Right, this is the I want to define a complex password, so I provide this my regular expression. Now if I write password 1 is Spiderman, so this I write SPUNDRMN, so it contain digit, but it will not take any punctuation mark, so this validation is false, so pattern is not match. But if I write SPUNDR.man, so this is matching, so first it should not be match, second should be match. Just look at here what we have typed here, Spiderman, and yes, this two password is not match. The reason is that in second I use SPIDER SP1. Okay, I not save this, I save this one and reload it. So now this password is match, right? Because I define here Spiderman, so it should take at least one digit, any one punctuation mark and any printable character. So password is match. Now last I would like to discuss about few expression testing for validity. Suppose you want to match numbers in the format 999-999-999, so you can write that way also, digit 3 -digit 3 -digit 4. Credit card in the 999 any 4 digits 4 group, so you can simply write digit 4 and then into pattern digit 4, that will be repeated 3 times with hyphen. We can display code in format 999 or 999-999, so you can write digit 5 or hyphen and digit 4 times. This question mark means optional, and date should be in MMDDYY format. Now we know that month cannot be greater than 12, so here it should be first beginning of string 0 and question mark. So character before question mark is optional, then it should be either 1 to 9 or it can be 1 0 1 1 or 1 2, so 1 and 0 to 2 range. Then to match with this slash, backslash and slash, then date can be 0 to 31, so 0 which is optional, 1 to 9 or it can be 11 to 19, 20 to 29, so I write 1 or 2 and digit class. Or for 30, 3 and 30 or 31, so it will be 3 and 0 1, and finally for 4-year digit you can write digit 4 times. So this is the you can use for validity of your testing. So in this session we have considered what are regular expression, why they are using, and we learn about pragmatch functions. There are such more functions, like you can find out how many patterns are matching, even you can replace or split that particular matches. You can read more about it, but I give you idea about regular expression, and these all are the references that I am using for this lectures, and I would like to say thank you to all of you. Namaskar.
स्वाध्यायः परमं तपः।
स्वाध्याय टीवी